Welcome to Deep Quotes. This video features the wisdom of John D. Rockefeller, a man who understood wealth beyond money. His words speak about discipline, long-term thinking, and the quiet power of consistency. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee, and I will pay more for that ability than for any other under the sun. Oh, how blessed young men are who have to struggle for a foundation and beginning in life. A man has no right to occupy another man's time unnecessarily. It has always been my rule in business to make everything count. I have no use for men who fail. The cause of their failure is no business of mine, but I want successful men as my associates. I believe it is a religious duty to get all the money you can, fairly and honestly, to keep all you can, and to give away all you can. I know of nothing more despicable and pathetic than a man who devotes all the hours of the waking day to the making of money for money's sake. Our cup will truly run over only after we have sealed the character cracks. Think of giving not only as a duty, but as a privilege. Oftentimes, the most difficult competition comes, not from the strong, the intelligent, the conservative competitor, but from the man who is holding on by the eyelids and is ignorant of his costs. And anyway, he's got to keep running or bust. The success of each is dependent upon the success of the other. I have long been profoundly convinced that in the very nature of things, employers and employees are partners, not enemies. That their interests are common, not opposed. That in the long run, the success of each is dependent upon the success of the other. When work goes out of style, we may expect to see civilization totter and fall. I cheat my boys every chance I get. I trade with the boys and skin them, and I just beat them every time I can. I want to make them sharp. I can think of nothing less pleasurable than a life devoted to pleasure. Long ago, I lost the joy in living. The only joy I have is in my giving. The person who starts out simply with the idea of getting rich won't succeed. You must have a larger ambition. There is no mystery in business success. If you do each day's task successfully and stay faithfully within these natural operations of commercial laws, which I talk so much about, and keep your head clear, you will come out all right. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. Money is a way of keeping count on how well you're doing in business. When a man has accumulated a sum of money, accumulated it within the law, the government has no right to share in its earnings. Never was I power-thirsty or trying to control everyone. I believed in educating everyone so they could all get to the position I was at. The task is simple. We will organize children and teach them in a perfect way the things their fathers and mothers are doing in an imperfect way. The best philanthropy is constantly in search of the finalities, a search for a cause, an attempt to cure evils at their source. The secret of success is to get up early, work late, and strike oil. I was trained from the beginning to work, to save. I have always regarded it as a religious duty to get all I could honorably, and to give all I could. The only question with wealth is, what do you do with it? It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. My mother was given to a typical question. We've always done this. Why should we do anything else? But my wife's typical question was, we've always done this. Why don't we do it another way? Or better still, why not do something else? I had to work my way up to be where I am now. All these companies could have done the same. I should say, in general, the advantage of education is to better fit a man for life's work. I would advise young men to take a college course, as a rule, but think some are just as well off with a thorough business training. The American beauty rose can be produced in the splendor and fragrance, which bring cheer to its beholder, only by sacrificing the early buds which grow up around it. This is not an evil tendency in business. It is merely the working out of a law of nature and a law of God. That is not true. I am not a greedy man, because if I was, why would I donate money to charity? I care about others as well. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths, rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. The most important thing for a young man is to establish a credit, a reputation, character. Most channels on the internet make up quotes and attribute them to the wrong people, and that honestly annoys us. Here on Deep Quotes, we do the opposite. We carefully share only real quotes, so you can trust what you hear. No fake words, no wrong names. Our content is organized into different series, from scientists and philosophers to business titans, and much more. We also create multi-part series focused on one individual, like Einstein, Leo Tolstoy, and many others. You can find links to all our series in the description. And don't forget to subscribe. Your support motivates us to create more meaningful videos for you. Thank you for watching Deep Quotes.